Hello and welcome back. Today I am once again joined by...
I'm Poofy. I'm wearing my Harry Potter outfit.
Today, yes, Miss Hazel Fantastic and her puppet friend have joined us to do the comparison of the Flint and Tinder 10-year Hoodie 2.0 to the 1.0. Now I will say I did a little bit of a faux pas here, if you will. I did intentionally ask for the pullover because I already have two of the zip-up 10-year hoodie, but I did not think that the old ones that I had are size medium and the new one is a size large. So we can't get a direct one-to-one comparison size-wise, but other than that, we could talk about the features that have changed in the sweatshirts. But first, the disclaimer, Huckberry did send me these as samples for review, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I do not share this content with Huckberry product publication. They will see this when you do. And there's that, there are affiliate links in the description box down below. If you're considering buying this sweatshirt or any other product from Huckberry, please consider using those links. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do earn a small commission from that sale. All the money goes back to the channel to help me produce more content so consumers can make informed purchasing decisions. God bless you.
Thank you.
So here we have the pullover is the brand new 10-year Hoodie 2.0. Now, two of the most notable updates, the 1.0, which is the zip-up rust color here, was a 12-ounce fleece and it's a slim fit, or the 2.0 is a 13.45 ounce fleece and is more of a classic fit. So the 2.0 is a little bit heavier and a little bit more of a boxy cut. Now, I believe the reason they made it a boxy cut is because they made the fleece a little bit heavier, because once you increase the weight, it's going to be a little bit thicker and it's probably going to lack a little bit of the stretch. So having a little bit classic fit, a little bit more roomy cut is going to make it easier to get on. And one of the other additions to help that is we have ribbing underneath the arm panels on both sides. So this is also on the new zip up, where the old zip up, it does not have the ribbing. So even the 10-year zip up version will also have the ribbing. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna stretch. It's gonna give you a little bit more stretch in there. So when you're trying to struggle maybe to put your sweatshirt on because someone doesn't grasp the concept of time and you're trying to get out the door and get everything together and you're trying to throw your sweatshirt on, it helps you get your sweatshirt on a little bit quicker because you don't get trapped inside of it. So these stretch side panels are a very nice addition to the sweatshirt. Now let's talk about the warmth factor. This is one of the heaviest, warmest sweatshirts that I have. I actually have two of the zip-up version. I keep one of them on the hook with my coats. So usually in the morning when I'm going to walk Duke the dog, I have just lighter weight sweatshirts that I wear on the house. They're usually like gilded sweatshirts. They're branded with logos from my company. They give us them a couple times a year. I wear them as like pajamas around the house, just something to throw on. But when I'm going to walk Duke, especially this time of the year, when it's right now, it's the middle of the afternoon, it's like 36 degrees outside. I walk him at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. It's very cold. So I will shed that lighter weight Gildan sweatshirt for one of these 10-year hoodies. And this is gonna be my base layer more or less. Like I have a t-shirt on, but then I throw this on and then I throw on my heavy jacket. So I've worn the old version of the 10-year zip in probably negative temperatures. I'll wear like this with like an N1 and be really, really warm. So now that I have the little bit heavier 10-year, this is probably going to take its place down by the door, and I'll be throwing this on to take the dog for a walk, especially now that the temperatures, they're getting colder. We are probably not going to see anything over 38 degrees for the next several weeks, and then it's just going to get colder from there. So it's transitioning. It's the end of November, beginning of December. I don't remember the actual date. So we are going to get nothing but colder weather. So the 1.0 being a really good base layer for those very cold days, the 2.0 is going to be a big upgrade for me, especially once we start seeing those negative temperatures. There's one other cosmetic appointment that I noticed is different between the 1.0 and the 2.0, and that's going to be the eyelet up here for the drawstring of the hoodie. On the 1.0, it's much thicker. Then on the current 2.0, they shrank that eyelet down quite a bit. So now let's talk about the price point. $138 for the current 2.0 pullover hoodie. And I think that's a pretty fair price. I've now had two of these 10-year hoodies that I've had for probably 2 years, maybe more at this point, and I wear them a lot. I will say I do prefer this rust color, but I've been wearing this one with my black basically interchangeably. And I've been wearing them a lot over the past couple of years. And this thing still looks brand new. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've actually washed this one, at least the rust one, because I wear this so much. And it still looks brand new. Now, these are also American made. So that's part of the price point, they're American made. But the other big feature is what's part of the name, the 10-year hoodie, because these carry a 10-year guarantee. So these sweatshirts, they come with a 10-year guarantee. So not only the cut and sew in Los Angeles, American made. They have a 10-year guarantee to them, so meaning these wear out, they break, anything fails on them, Huckberry is going to replace or fix it for free because it's baked into that price point that you paid for it. So that's part of the price point, 10-year guarantee. But honestly, I don't think you're going to need it. I have not had, I'm trying to think, I've had a lot of Flint and Tinder products now at this point. They're one of my favorite brands. I've had, yeah, I don't think I've had any issues with anything Flint and Tinder so far. I've had just about, well, not just, they keep adding to it, but last year I had just about every one of the wax jackets they offered. I had zero flaws in any of them. Vests, sweatshirts, t-shirts, jeans, no problems. And the hoodie, the 10-year hoodies that I have, again, 2 of these, wearing these a lot over the past couple of years. The black one, it might look a little bit dingier just because it's black and I got a white dog, and well, mostly white dog, so it does have a lot of white dog hair on it. But other than that, they look basically, they could probably pass for like new condition because they are in such great shape. And the rust one probably has more wear on it than the black one. So I don't think you're going to actually need to use that 10-year guarantee because these things are built like tanks. They're basically bomb-proof, and I love these things. The one note I will say, I almost forgot about this. I think I mentioned this in the full review, but if you didn't see that video, these do shed. So the first time you get it, I wore this over a Flint and Tinder Quality Goods black graphic tee, and when I took this off, the t-shirt was a Flint and Tinder Quality Goods gray graphic tee because it did shed quite a bit. But then I washed it. I threw it in the washer with some towels. I dried it with the towels, and I don't think it shrank at all. It's still incredibly comfortable. It's probably even softer now, and it was really soft when I first got it, but now it doesn't shed. So I think I have a lighter weight shirt on. You're not going to see anything with this like heathered blue shirt, but it doesn't shed anymore. I actually wore this after I washed it over that same black graphic tee, and it didn't shed at all. So once you get it, you might want to wash it first before you wear it. Otherwise, when you take it off, whatever you had underneath it is going to be covered in the fuzz because it's very, very fuzzy and very soft. So this will shed. Go ahead, give it a feel. This will shed quite a bit, and it will make your clothing have a whitish grayish tinge to it until you wash it. But one wash and it was completely gone, and now it's completely comfortable. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So going to be a little bit warmer than one of my favorite hoodies, which is the version, bless you, version 1.0, nearly an ounce and a half. I think I said 2 ounces, but it's 12 ounces to 13.45. So it's nearly an ounce and a half heavier, and it's just really comfortable. I do actually really like the side ribbing. It does give you a little bit of stretch, so it's going to help you to get it on. Again, someone doesn't understand time, so when we're trying to run out the door, and because we're always running late, and I'm trying to throw on my jacket or my sweatshirt, it makes it easier to get it on, especially if you're trying to get on in a hurry. So I hope this little breakdown of the 1.0 to the 2.0 helped you just a little bit. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop it in the comment section down below. I'm pretty quick to reply to most of those. But with that, if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video.
You can get notifications next time my dad posts a new video. Good night, everybody.